the Garden of El Simcath Gili, a journey of true love. El Simcath Gili means, God is my exceeding joy. Scene 1. The question of love. In the quiet village of Joy Spring, Micah sat on the hill with Leora, looking at the golden sky.
Leora, do you know what love really is?
I know it's kind, and it helps others, but I'm not sure I know how to do it right.
Then let's go ask Grandpa Elia. He knows God's ways as we learn about love from God because God is love.
Scene 2. The Scroll of Love. Grandpa Elia welcomed them with warm bread and a glowing lamp. He smiled and handed them a scroll.
This is from the Holy Writings. It's 1 Corinthians 13, 4, 7. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own.
Suffers long?
Love is like a shock. Absorber it, takes the bumps, hurts, and offenses and keeps going. It's patient, tolerant, and gives. Love is sacrificial. It takes something from you, your time, your effort, and it gives freely. Not to get something back, but to please God.
Scene 3. The Flame of Giving. Leora gave her only coat to a shivering boy by the well.
You gave your best one.
It was a sacrifice, but I gave it unto God.
That night, a bright angel named Seraphim appeared in their dream. Love exacts from you, that's how heaven counts it. Not by what's easy, but by what you give in being tolerant, kind to those that don't like you. Resist to respond back with evil and never thinking too highly of yourself. Scene 4. The Storm of Envy. Micah noticed he was feeling jealous of a boy who received praise for something Micah had done earlier. He clenched his fists.
It's not fair.
But Seraphim whispered, Envy is the root of hatred, it says. You don't deserve it, I do, and jealousy wants to steal and not share. That's not love. Let God be the judge. Micah breathed out and smiled.
I let it go. I'll still be kind and do good to all as unto the Lord, to all with a heart full of joy.
Scene 5. The Mirror of Humility. At church, someone praised Leora loudly for helping. Everyone clapped. But Leora whispered to Micah,
I wish no one saw.
God says to give in secret. Micah remembered the words, Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. God rewards what is done in secret.
Next time, I'll just sweep the floor when no one's looking.
Scene 6. The Lesson from Pastor Ebenezer. Micah and Leora sat under a tree as Pastor read from his scroll.
Love does not behave rudely. It doesn't talk down to people or embarrass them. It says please and thank you. It respects others.
He looked at them kindly. If you ever feel confused, come to me. My job is to help you understand God's heart.
Never go to the internet for truth. Come to your parents, as they will teach you what they learned from Pastor, as he can hear from God for us all to learn from.
Scene 7. The Heart Check. One day, Micah felt angry with a boy who was rude to him. He stomped away.
Do a self-check. Do you think behaving this way pleases God? Micah paused. He returned, smiled gently, and said,
I won't keep any offenses against others in my heart. When I am angry with others, I am angry with God. I need his forgiveness. God does not want us to do evil to each other. Please forgive me, Lord.
God's love was growing his heart. Scene 8. Salt and Light. Micah and Leora saw a woman scold a child in the market. People whispered and stared.
I want to be different. I want people to see God's love in me.
Let your light shine before men, so you will glorify God in heaven. From then on, they decided, speak kindly, show love, even when others didn't. Scene 9. The Truth Test. Micah heard a lie being told. He looked down.
Truth comes from God. Iniquity ruins, but truth restores.
Together they stood up and spoke kindly, but truthfully. Love rejoices in the truth, they said, even when it's hard. Scene 10. The Garden of Fruit. They entered a quiet garden with 9 glowing trees. Seraphim pointed to each one. 1. Love is the foundation of everything. Think loving thoughts, say loving things, and carry out your actions in love. 2. Joy, cultivated through worship. Dance before Jesus, sing to him. He will fill you with joy. 3. Peace, live peacefully with everyone, including your neighbors. 4. Long-suffering. Be patient, tolerant, and give. 5. Kindness. Give willingly. Overlook the mistakes of others. 6. Goodness. Show concern, speak encouragement, offer help. 7. Faithfulness. Be loyal in every season. Serve and worship, rain or shine. 8. Gentleness. Help others. 9. Self-control. Check your anger. Ask, would this please God? These are the fruits of the Spirit. If you carry these, you carry God's heart. Scene 11, the crown of joy. The voice spoke again.
There is a crown in heaven waiting for you. Don't let anything take you from following my word. Obey your parents, as they will tell you how I want you to live. Be faithful.
Even when people insult me.
Love endures all things.
Even when I'm tired.
Love bears all things.
Even when I feel like quitting.
Love never fails.
Micah and Leora looked at each other.
We don't live for ourselves, we live for God.
We are the sheep of his pasture.
They both ran to the top of the hill filled with a joy unspeakable, shouting,
Jesus, you are our Simcath Jillier exceeding joy.
And from that day forward, every action they did, every word they spoke was rooted in truth. Love, true love, and ever fails. Moral of the story: love is not a feeling. It is to be patient, tolerant, to sacrifice, be kind, humble, live in God's truth, and endure keeping God's ways for all of your life. Character. It does not envy or boast. It believes in God, carries joy, and changes the way we live. When love is in you, it never fails. And when God becomes your exceeding joy, your heart becomes his garden. Let's learn to live on earth as it is in heaven and love Jesus and one another.